Hello, Keller Williams agents. This is Leslie Jackson coming at you from Denver, Colorado. I'm the regional tech trainer here and wanted to just give you a really cool overview of what you can do in Command on a day-to-day basis. Now, step number one is watch this video first. I'm going to just give you a quick overview and then watch my following video so that you can get a breakdown of how to do every single thing that I'm about to tell you about. Okay, does that sound good? Cool. All right, I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy the ride and let's get into it. First things first, the best thing to do is to get all of your contacts into Command. That would be the first step. There are a couple ways of doing it. I will show you and break it down into videos so that you can watch how to. But what's really cool is that a lot of these applets really integrate together. So when you come in to do lead gen in your Command applet, just know that part of that lead gen is also going to funnel into connecting some of these other dots in these applications. So let's just say you're a brand new agent. I'm going to put a scenario out there, and your database isn't that big, but you absolutely need to get lead generation going, and you've already called through your database. Here's something that's really cool that you could do to help generate business in Command, and that is build a campaign. So I'm going to just click over here on the campaign applet, and I'm going to show you just real quick that you can come in and create a really powerful campaign for $25. And guess what? You could generate business around 10, maybe even 20 more leads that come into your command, and you'll be able to follow up with them really quickly and in a very smart way. Now, I want to just show you here that you can click on Advertise Listing or Brand Awareness. You have all these different options, right? I'm just going to throw this out there that if you don't have a listing, then that's okay. You get to promote Keller Mortgage. Keller Mortgage is a huge value proposition. Get to know those scripts, get to know why Keller Mortgage is super awesome. And there's a lot of resources. So I will do a video on resources as well. So check my resource video. But here we go. So I'm just gonna say attract buyers, right? And this is where the magic happens. There is a video about how to set up a campaign in my channel already, but what I wanted to just show you is that once you generate this Facebook ad, and you put in your picture and you put in your really awesome main copy here, always think of a call to action. So something that's going to make the consumer click, and then give them some really cool, enticing message, an enticing message here so that they want to click and they want to learn more and they want to get pre-approved, right? So think like the buyer. Think, why would I want to click here? And then really think about your image to the right. It's got to be super powerful. It's got to be thumb stopping. Something's going to capture their interest right away in order to make them stop their thumb from scrolling on Facebook. That's why I call it thumb stopping. All right, next things, really important. And I want to show you here, if I click on Facebook ad, I can actually target my entire database in Command. So this is where it gets super cool because you get to layer some brand awareness into your Facebook ad by targeting your entire database that lives in the contacts applet. And now, how do you do this? You're actually going to be retargeting them by the use of custom tags. So in my next videos, I will show you how to create custom tags and what that looks like. And we're going to put all these pieces together, all right? So just bear with me. Again, this is an overview. Biggest thing here is to use the Facebook lead generation form. The reason why is because when they do click on this beautiful ad that you've created, it's going to generate a form that automatically pops up. It's going to generate their information from their Facebook page. So that means we're gathering real information, not asking them to put the information in, which is very helpful so that all of these leads are high quality. That's a pretty cool thing. So always remember to use the Facebook lead generation form. And then you can land them wherever you'd like to land them, because guess what? It's all about the click. And as soon as they hit next, then that's where they're going to go. So you get to be the decider of where they're going to land. I always like to tell you guys to make sure that they land right by you, right in your space, meaning Always your website, always your branding. No other big companies out there because that company may just steal their data and or steal your lead accidentally. Keep them in your world, all right? Add or change interests. Now, this is where it gets really interesting about the interests. um, First things first, what are you trying to accomplish is number one, we're trying to attract buyers or sellers. In this video, I specifically talked about buyers. Now, I have seen, and this is no lie, a lot of success with no interest at all, and also a lot of success with interest. So here's where it's up to you. I've seen people capture leads left and right with both. All right, there's no right or wrong way. You decide, and actually, you go ahead and just explore what those options get to bring you. Okay, so perfect example here is target my database. That means anytime that I'm on my Facebook page and I see my agent's name on an ad, I know that they're in production, they're very popular, they're showing up on my Facebook feed, so it makes me feel very connected to them, and or I see them all the time because maybe I was a lead that was captured in a previous campaign that you get to target again. Aha, there's a really cool thing. So after you capture these leads in your Facebook campaign, guess what? We get to go back, retarget market them by the use of custom tags. So how awesome is that? And I always want to tell you that there have been ads out there that have generated. So I've learned that, and I've actually ran a few myself. So $25 ads that have produced 57 leads. That breaks down to 43 cents a lead, and they were all great leads. I probably had like one that wasn't. So the proof is in its pudding. I just wanted to show you this. All right. So then I go again, overview, and we're going to break it down. Contacts, make sure your database is in. Make sure you go create a campaign for at least 20 bucks or $10 to generate some sort of business, right? Get into conversation with them. Now that's the biggest next step is how do you follow up with them? Well, we're going to go back and show you what smart plans are for. So smart plans are exactly for that, so that we go in and create a very quick response or also rich data, which we could do both. I'm going to show you the library here. And again, this is an overview. Keller Williams has given you a series of smart plans, and smart plans, just so for you all viewers here, if you don't understand what smart plans are, this is basically a follow-up system inside Command. So how do we follow up with our contacts and our leads, and at what frequency and in what intensity would we like that to be on? And so you get to be the decider here. But Keller Williams is awesome because if you don't have the time and you really want to put together like a 33 touch, you can come in here and add as many as you like. Because guess what? It shows you how many touches, and then you just count how many you would like to create and put it on repeat, which is pretty sweet. Another big thing is that you can create your own customizable smart plans. So for all of those agents out there that are watching this, and you have a very detailed list of how you call people, when you call people, when you text message people, when you email people, and how do you keep yourself on track, and you have very specific scripts, guess what? You get to add and copy and paste everything in here and create a smart plan from blank. Okay, so I'm just going to show you real quick. It takes you, it's a very easy process. So you'll just click, 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 and click. And that's how easy it is. Type in your description of the task, task name, and there's a lot of other cool features in here that I will show you when we break down this video. So cool. So we just kind of did a quick overview of contacts, putting people in here, and then creating a campaign, retarget marketing your entire sphere of influence, and also new leads that you already have captured with the use of custom tags, and smart plans and how you follow up. Well, cool, guess what? What if they become a client? Because that is the point, right? You want to get clients. You take them into opportunities right away so that you nurture them, you cultivate them, and you turn them into your client. Now, how do you do this? By the use of checklists. Very awesome piece of Command. Again, this is an end-to-end platform that's going to help you win in your business and keep you on track. Opportunities is exactly that. It's building your pipeline. Building your pipeline is super important for every single real estate agent, right? Cool. Well, you get to come in here and build custom checklists for every single step of the way that you need to keep not only yourself on track, but your clients or potential clients on track, so that you don't miss that follow-up and or you don't miss that communication. Now, what's really cool about this, you guys, is that you get to go in and curate and build all customizable guides that will literally translate to their KW mobile app. I like to call this, let's get rid of a 9 p.m. phone call. Because guess what? Let's be honest, I'm in bed. So, what we love about this is that we get to say what's happening next in their transaction. And when I say we, I mean you as a Keller Williams agent. You get to tell them exactly what comes next. And they get an update on their phone and they get an update in their opportunities. Meaning, if you are under contract, they would get an update that they went under contract. What happens next in the under contract process? Well, the inspection objection, et cetera, and so on and so forth, right? So, very cool stuff. It's in their palm of their hand. You're on your computer and just creating this guide that every single consumer will walk through. And I always like to put it back to your value proposition. So what is your value proposition to your consumer? So let's think about, and that is just a piece and an overview of how you can live in command on a day-to-day basis to keep your business running, to keep you on track, and to ultimately win. Stay tuned for the next videos that I'll break down every single experience for you. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Command on. Thanks, guys.